So now we don't go for the incentive in the case of Panano, Nanko Fu Sasa. Papa, Baba Flukunya, so nice walk with you, man. I said, Tiawa and Sankaya, Eba, I'm a Pessia Kunikuti, a year audios nibi, and say, who took quite a free, a yaman on it, Abba Ghana Hasia. A whole more than best 30 countries and all Honoma, so if you want more bar, there's no need to call airport. And I say embassy, embassy so kwache visa. And I say offer passport to now kwacha plane ticket. Umsa so kwanya was Ghana. And Ghana has so no your countries be all man down Akufo-Addo. I issue visa free. So free Ghana kwasa country na no so. There is no way say obeje visa. And na grofo visa say if papa you know person we niam we say na no 1 year o ba be free so no. Ni akakora ampo no enu se bi na wotwe mienu amo free so no e na ba be yesa niam we say. Abuja Cameroon konkotie countries na adodan ko Akufo-Addo I issue visa free no MSCC.
I mean, no, because breaking news. Ghana President Nana Akufo-Addo. What you have a woman? I mean, the last days. If you say the last days are sometimes dangerous, but in Ghana, in Africa, last days are sometimes beautiful and informative. Now, stay. I had a reason from what this year. Dear Tiana said, Nana Akufo-Addo, I had DB, I was shocking Africans in na dear Tiana said, I can't a few days now we're free Ghana. Kunyakasi no a friend on presidential seat. No, dear, why and say. We issue executive order any day. We see a bibi memu nyina African nyina ubetimi aba Ghana unhia se oje visa. We see unhia se udu migration bisa so visa we. Pacho de see the Akufo-Addo why ye am Africans na sasemi na me no kohwa the whole Africa. Hey, am for Ghana. I will stay here hide the region show. Yen hwa se na me show videos ni bi. Now, mami fa unko Italy. Yeah, Africa phobia or more Italy. Now, yanko Italy, mra. Yemian French for more Togolese, Guinea for more Africa. No more Africa, so more Italy. Na, one more test asking way. Yenti say.
Good evening, guys. Another OGs coming from our beautiful land, Ghana. This evening, 1 hour ago, I just heard this news that our whole Namibian president, Dr. President Nana Addo from Ghana, is doing a Christmas present for all African citizens, saying all of us now from Africa, we can travel to Ghana without visa. And he said no Yahoo boys or prostitute to be on the street. No hookup babe. This is for you to go for visit and do your logistic business. Ghanaians are welcoming all African citizens. Go to Ghana. Ghana is greater, it's bigger than Accra. There is a lot of bigger region you can see in Ghana. So our president is giving us a good present for Christmas, which is from now henceforth, they are not going to be asking visa for you to go to Ghana. From Nigeria to Ghana, visa free.
Right. Yes, uncle. Now, me do move the whole continent. One so more Netherlands. We Africans, African diaspora, African descent. We are descendants of our land. We must taste as we just say near. We must wonder. I'm for Ghana. Show. We must cry no. We more distance no. Should they love near Nigeria?
Guys, it has happened. President Akufo-Addo approves visa-free travel for African citizens. So what happened? Beginning of 2024, President Akufo-Addo pledged to implement a visa-free travel policy to Ghana for citizens all over Africa. And now, Wednesday, the 18th of December, this visa-free travel policy was granted executive approval. This policy will take effect in early 2025, making Ghana the 5th country in Africa that's opening its borders to all African passport holders. One of the first times he spoke about this commitment was at the 2024 Africa Prosperity Dialogues, and he said, many of you had to acquire a visa to come to this event. The government of Ghana is committed to ensuring visa-free travel for all Africans entering our country, and the process has begun to implement this policy this year. And now it has come to pass. These are the news of the day. Merry Christmas.
Same way, and the famous YouTube vlogger, your friend, Wadamaya, Babranti, na meneno atra China kakra. Aye, minimum pa. Na dear TND, Wadamaya Swatiesi, not just say, assembly across the whole continent, Africans are jubilating. They feel so happy. It tells you, say, when the leaders of Africa come together and able to find a way to link the whole continent together, we can be more powerful than the European Union. And I say, even the United States of America, but as usual, Abrofon watch you, partition Africa, or my it's almost in Kitty say, or da. Say Africa before we come boom. At Obianian as a game, and I say all the embassies they are not just there to issue visas, they are there to make sure say Africans cannot come together. I mean, when it comes to this Pan-Africanism and Africa issues, there's a lot of global structures restricted. Now, what am I so we went to me and
my entire life is from the president of Ghana, His Excellency Addo. I mean, can you believe it? On Christmas Day, he just decided to surprise me. If you watch my videos, you know that I'm a big advocate of visa-free for Africans. I mean, a borderless Africa is a must. It's about time for each and every African to travel within Africa without visa restrictions. And it has to be free for Africans, because it doesn't make sense to know that an American can come to Africa with no visa, and African cannot even travel from another African country without applying for visa. I feel like we're sick in the head, and it's about time for us to change it. And I'm so glad that His Excellency took the decisions to abolish all visas for every country in Africa. So if you're coming to Ghana in the year 2025, you don't need to apply for visa. This deserves a round of applause, man. And I want you all to do this in the comment section. Just type, "Thank you, Your Excellency, for believing in the dreams of Africans." You don't think it's a great news for me? Because as somebody who travels within Africa, this is one of the best things that has ever happened to the continent. Rwanda has done it. Other countries have done it. And I'm so glad that Ghana is doing it now. And as a Ghanaian, I need to feel so proud to come in here to appreciate His Excellency for such a great initiative. So in 2025, you all need to come to Ghana, come do business, come travel Ghana, come live in Ghana, come explore Ghana, and come find your loved one in Ghana. Come find your husband in Ghana, because you don't need visa to come in here. I mean, in short.
Okay, so what am I so why shocked now? Why is so engulfed with the decision by the president of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo? And in fact, what am I one of the advocacy for free visa trade, free entrance to every country in Africa? I mean, sometimes we took no send vlog no and to kwan until we a lot of challenge when it comes to crossing borders to border. Almost abrafone sheda no mo yesa said the be ya yintimi nkan humuntina. Muchinji kasa wie no muchiche mu the partition who the bond of 1844 study the African partition of the partition of the African continent. That's what yen change o kasa wie identity o mu ti we me francophone we me anglophone ye ni pa ko no ya che o machiche mu. Yes, we had the beginning no mo sha se fight the Asante Kingdom against the Goku san no dey was a British fight against yen or partition mu to ko the old map of Ghana no the Ashanti Kingdom, the Ashanti territories, the Northern territories, the coastal lands na trepe wo mo sha se chiche mu no breaking it down eti eso tibru ni asese wo mpewa samsa nti odamaya mo face a lot of challenge when it comes to crossing borders no nti oti say ya nani aje, and a big news for the whole Africa. And it's good say most of this African continent no, so we call African Union on one tiasi mo ankasa mo take decision in your small way na mo emulate from this decision from Akufo-Addo's administration and outgoing president of Ghana. Na adudi yabi esa yamana nsaka kra ya so beshi Yansaka Kriya Subeshe. Now, as I say. enti nana na say ene nana to nana nemum the president to the king of Ghana, king in Ghana, the king that's the Asante Kingdom king enti nana Akufo-Addo ene basa ni nani gidi ani obi dia sa no enti nana Ghana fo be kai why you be ma be bi wanye ni na you be amu why you be amu mo piafo nana Akufo-Addo chebi this year sa so na why Ghana this year enti na just said tie no enti yem free an yemra na oko other African countries. In fact, asem we duru here no just say duru headquarters na South Africa for ni Zimbabwe for the I won't say woman on appetite into we are very aggressive yenti wo mte sa asem do mo so aka fa ho.
As long as we are concerned, Africa is one. I am not a Ghanaian. I am not a Zambian. I am not a Zimbabwean. I do not recognize a Ghana. I do not recognize a Zambia. I recognize Africa. Yes. One Africa, one passport. One passport, one citizenship, one currency, one military command, one central bank of issue, one communication system, one people, one destiny. That is the Africa that we want. And we are here not to beg for it.
Right. Eti ebane say ya na say any South Africa, Kenya bebia wo mo say wo matana na don kanti. Wo mo say we must find a way to have a one single door. Na say any say nya pono ba kwa ye nyina ye be fam. So eti that was the news were circulating. In fact, Ghana for Bob President Akufo-Addo abaso send the last days no anye dangerous name aye fruitful to all African children's and I mean descendants. Now, ye mani nyamo asaba ko na yanko. Na wono na sana na do asana ma ya mitimi nsua da o said you obesi agya ne shoe no na ma ya mitimi nsua na sana da. That's right. I was therefore now that was the rundown. And the President Akufo-Addo were breaking it down at the Christmas package. The whole of the continent of Africa. You're from what this why the reason so but over to man like if you do not drop our comments. Now, let it be our France and the Kasim say we yesrem Yahoo for Ashawo for Mamuma. So also bagana be Ashawo hwi. Officer bagana be Yahoo hwi. Na some kan is so important. The lady we are France no asem wo kan is so important. We Ghana obetimi abagana baby be mom not to come and do any fuckery, visa racketeering, any bad deals. Don't come there to do that because Ghana for no they will fish you out. Let me tell you, if you don't know, they will fish you out. Tie mayen se no mayen nya de mafi nipa ba mu nkobu na omunko sesamra na abrofu mu pay dada na you will come to Africa to come and then you do any bad thing against the system, you'll be in trouble. Let us all uphold ourselves in the proper and decent way to carry ourselves as Africans. One day we will get there.